Hi, what do women really want? Let me begin with a story. Young King Arthur was ambushed and imprisoned by the monarch of a neighboring country. The monarch could have killed him, but was moved by Arthur's youth and his ideals. So the monarch offered him his freedom as long as he could answer a very difficult question. Arthur would have a year to figure and answer, and if after a year, if he still had no answer, he would be put to death. Now you would be wondering, what is the question? The question was, what do women really want? Such a question would have perplexed even the most knowledgeable men and also to young King Arthur. It seemed an impossible question, but since it was better than death, he accepted it. The monarch's proposition to have an answer by the year's end, he said, I will give you an answer for this question. He returned to his kingdom. Arthur returned to his kingdom and began to ask everyone, his princes, the priests, the wise men, and even the court's comedians. He asked this question, what do women really want? He spoke with everyone, but no one could give him a satisfactory answer. Many people advised him to consult an old witch. You see, an old witch, for only she would have that answer for that particular question, what women really want. But one of his ministers said the price would be very high. And she was famous throughout the kingdom. And she was known for her exorbitant price for any kind of an answer. And she charged people heavy. The last day of the year arrived, and Arthur had no choice but to talk to the witch. She agreed to answer the question, but he would have to agree to her price first. I said, she is exorbitant, heavy priced for her services. The old witch told King Arthur that she wanted to marry Sir Lancelot, the most noble of the knights of the Round Table and Arthur's closest and dearest friend. Young Arthur was horrified. She was she was hunchbacked, she was looking ugly, had only one tooth sticking out of her mouth, smelled like a sewage, made obscene noises, etc. Had never encountered such an obscene person in all his life. King Arthur was little taken aback by her request. he refused to force his friend, Mr. Sir Lancelot, to marry her and endure such a terrible burden. But Lancelot, learning of the proposal, spoke with Arthur. He said, nothing was too big of a sacrifice compared to your life, my friend, and the preservation of the round table and the kingdom. King Arthur, he told. King Arthur. Hence, a wedding was proclaimed, and the witch answered King Arthur's question. What was the question? What do women really want? She answered it. She said, it is to be in charge of her own life. Women has to be in charge of their own life. That's what they want. Everyone in the kingdom instantly knew that the witch had uttered a great truth and that Arthur's life would be spared by the monarch. And so it was. The neighboring monarch granted Arthur his freedom, and Lancelot and the witch had a wonderful wedding. Wonderful wedding. The honeymoon. The first night hour approached, and Lancelot, strengthening himself for a horrific experience, and he entered the bedroom. But what a sight awaited him. Wow. The most beautiful woman he has not seen in his life before, in a bed lying in front of him. Wow. The astounded Sir Lancelot asked her, hey, witch, what happened? The beauty replied that since Miss Sir Lancelot, had been so kind to her when she appeared as a witch, she would henceforth be her horrible deformed self only. Half the time, and a beautiful maiden the other half. Which would he prefer? Beautiful during the day or night? Lancelot pondered the difficult question by the witch. During the day, a beautiful woman to show off his bride to his friends. But at night, in the privacy of his castle, an old, ugly witch. Or would he have an ugly witch during the day? By the night, a beautiful woman for him to enjoy wondrous, intimate moments with her. Now I have a question for you. What would you do? What Lancelot chose, I will tell you. But what would you do? What is your choice? Have you made your choice? Have you? Noble Lancelot said that he would allow her to make the choice herself. He said, you make your choice, darling, yourself. Upon hearing this, she announced that she would be beautiful all the time because you, Miss Sir Lancelot, had respected my thought and you helped me to be my own in charge with a lot of respect, with unconditional love, and you appreciated my freedom. Now, what is the moral of the story? The moral is, if you don't let a woman have her own way, if you don't let your woman have her freedom, if you don't respect your woman, if you don't give her the unconditional love, things are going to be ugly for you. Agreed? Yes and yes? Well, now let me come back to what women really want. See, it's been the subject of movies, books, countless conversations. What do women really want? Specifically, what do women want from a mate? You could be the husband, a living in partner, or you could be the boyfriend. What she wants from you. There are many things, but I'm going to give you a few things with due respect. We know, gentlemen, that it can seem impossible to guess what women are looking for, but it's really not that complicated. Today I spoke to someone, he said, God alone knows, or gods only don't know what a woman wants, he said. But I'm going to give you 5 things. There are many things are there based on situations, based on your own scenarios. You adapt. I'm just generalizing and giving you a tip. You transform. You help your partner, because at the end of the day, it could be focusing on your better half. It could be your mother, it could be your daughter, it could be your sister, but you need to understand what women really want. The first thing is, women really want you to listen up. In general, women complain that men don't listen to them. In your defense, you listened to her the first time as well as the 21st time she heard a concern, but she continues to mull it over and discuss some possibilities. She carries on about her problems. She says, my boss is unfair, and you suggest her to quit her job. Guys, admit it. A lot of your fixers, right? You listen to a problem for 3 minutes before you offer up a suggestion. Why? You want your girlfriend, your wife, or a friend to be happy, so you provide a solution to the problem. It may seem contradictory, but women don't necessarily want an answer or a solution. They actually want you to act as their sounding board. Agreed? You're smiling, I know that. Listen patiently and let her work through it, offering advice when prompted only. Give them only when they require, but listen to them completely. Make sense? Number 2, women want to be taken seriously. It could be their physical needs, it could be their emotional needs. take them seriously and treat them as an equal. The fact that women want to be taken seriously is closely linked to point number one, which I mentioned. Not only do women want to be listened to, they want their problems, their challenges, their thoughts and feelings, their physical needs to be taken seriously. Some of you are staring at me. Think of your experiences in the recent past. Before you dismiss the idea, consider the fact that maybe your girl, your wife, your partner she knows how to renovate a bathroom or how to organize your investments. Who says that sound advice can't come in sweet swelling package? Defer to her opinions. Give her ideas and spin. Give her ideas and give her some time. You just may find that her second opinion is seriously very prudent and helpful for the whole family. Right? Makes sense? Number 3, women want to be considered as equal, and that's the truth. And today, that's a fact. We need to accept it. When you are making plans you might be playing video games, you might plan your guys' night out and work. Women want to be considered when you are making plans. Wouldn't you like to be part of their plans? Well, women don't necessarily need themselves to be the priority. They just don't want to be an afterthought. So whether you are a workaholic, a gamer, a sports person, or couch potato, let your sweetheart in. Bring her in onto the action. Sometimes it's easy to let everything else get in the way. But if you make her feel important and needed, she will make you and your needs, your children, just as significant as you make her feel so good. Now you only can help yourself to understand what a woman really wants. Right? Agreed? Number 4, women want to be adored. Women love to feel adored. Honored is the most beautiful girl in the room. It could be among your relatives in a function. She wants you to positively love what she's all about. She may be there. And there are smarter, more attractive, more successful women out there. But to you, she is the queen. Your esteemed lady love wants to feel that you are fortunate to have her, that you can't keep from beaming when you see her, and even that she makes your life better for being in it. Feeling your devotion, your dedication, your love, unconditional love will only encourage her to appreciate or reciprocate and feel lucky herself for being with a great man or garnering a good man. That is you. Oh, okay. Some of you are sitting at the edge of the seat and looking at me. Great. Wonderful. Number 5, women want acknowledgement and appreciation. Gentlemen, women want acknowledgement and appreciation. Women want you to acknowledge the things that they do for you. Especially during this lockdown, many of you were not hands-on, but they were there to support you and your children. Appreciate them. They want more than just pat on the back. Just a pat on the back. Right? They want to be appreciated for their efforts. They do a lot of, see, especially working women, you need to appreciate them and you need to give their support. Especially in the Indian context, especially the in-laws will have to support your wife. In terms of having her, she feels that I'm also worthy enough to do things. Appreciate her. No matter what her role in your life, it could be your girlfriend, it could be your anybody for that matter. Anything that you do, fixing a vacation, fixing up a plan, investment plan, or building a home, bring her. Let her give the suggestions. My home is built. My home is completely decorated, designed by my sweetheart, my better half. Right? Try to meet her halfway. I tell you, of all these things, compliment her, respect her, give her the unconditional love, be a good friend, listen to her. See, you would have done 100 things right. One thing she will not forget. Why do you give the chance for that one thing? Give her that, empower her. What really women want? She wants to be respected, she wants the freedom, she wants to feel appreciated, she wants to be considered, she wants to be listened up, she wants to be with you. And she's with you. And be happy for her. Right? But situationally, let me help you understand, there are things that you need to consider and help them feel that they are very important, integral part of your life. Your mother, your partner, your wife, your daughter, the woman in your life. Empower them to be the best, and they will do the best for you. Thank you very much for listening, and I will also come up with my next video on what men really want. Alright? Until then, this is Justin Babu, your workplace happiness coach. See you soon. Stay safe. Love you all. Bye-bye.